Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to week number 4 of the Dirtkars Series. Tonight we're running the 360 sprint cars live from the dirt track at Charlotte. Current track temperature is 81 degrees. We got some drivers out on the track right now wearing that thing out. Trying to set down some quick time, maybe burn some fuel off. We are getting close to getting ready to go. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy to have you with us back. Happy to be back. We were off last week for Thanksgiving. Everybody enjoyed some turkey. Like to wish our buddy Patrick Solari good luck tonight. He actually won't be racing with us. He is racing in the Gobbler. He qualified earlier this week, so good luck to Patrick Solari racing the Gobbler for the first time. Hey Dan, how you doing, bud? I just saw your message. Yeah, we can chat later after the race tonight, bud. How y'all doing? It's been a long day today. I'm pretty wore out. Hopefully these guys are on that hammer all night, just kicking up some dust and making awesome passes. We'll give a quick rundown on the points situation. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta find it here. I'm out of practice. Alright, so after Kern County, Steve Lindau is in the lead, followed by Travis Lepanis. Devin Smith in third, Michael Steele in fourth. Colton Sapansky jumped up 5 positions to 5th. Ben Morrow is in 6th. Patrick Solari dropped 4. Marcus Swadek dropped 4 after missing last week. Dwayne Kernahan in 9th. Patrick Colucchio in 10th. Ray Dunlap tied with him in 10th. Jeremy Lepanis and Matthew Setzer tied for 12th. And Curtis Griffin in 14th. Got a full field tonight, it looks like. All these boys should be rolling in the dough. Helps if I hit the right button. Running on board with Steve Lindau right now in that in the 43 car. Oop, up into the wall for Steve Lindau. With these cars, with them big right side tires sticking out, once you get up into the wall, it's super hard to get off of it. Marcus Swadek right up against that wall, pushing the cushion. All different kinds of squirrely coming out of that corner. Marcus, our defending champion. Looks like he's got a little bit of a handful tonight with that sprint car. Alright, heat race number 1 going to be jumping on deck. We do use a random pill draw for qualifying. So starting on the road, we got Steven Fernberg. Outside of him, we got Devin Smith. Road number 2, Steve Lindau. Matthew Setzer will be rolling up to P number 4, and Ray Dunlop will be rolling off in 5th. Alright, gentlemen are getting ready to roll off. We got Fernberg and Smith on that front row. 10 laps for our heat race. Yeah, that works, Dan. Oh, overlays don't look like they're working quite right tonight. We'll give this one a try and see if it'll update right. Names are right, numbers are wrong. We got Fernberg and Smith coming out of turn number 4, going to lead us to the green flag this time by. Green flag is in the air. Fernberg down low, Smith up high. Then we got Lindau, Setzer, Dunlop. Devin Smith battling hard on that outside, trying to get by the 29 machine of Fernberg. Side by side, down the back straightaway. Here comes Lindau looking to make it a 3-way battle for the lead. Lindau now making it by Mr. Devin Smith. Gonna take over that second place. Devin right up against that outside wall, trying to find a little bit of moisture. These cars do have a full load of fuel currently, which makes them a little bit of a handful to drive. Fernberg still holding strong on that front row. Lindau second, Smith third, Setzer fourth, Dunlop fifth. Lindau looking to make a move on the high side as they come out of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway. Fernberg still had the advantage that time by. Lindau's got a good run coming down the back straightaway. He's going to take that position away. 4 laps to go for the 43 machine of Steve Lindau. Stepping away now on Fernberg. Lindau in that 214 on the car, 43 on the screen. He is booking. Lindau continues to lead. Last lap. Lindau, Fernberg, Smith. Dunlop takes over 4th. Setzer gonna fall back to 5th. Alright, heat race number 2. Ben Morrow starting on the front row with Cody Olson, Marcus Swadek, Michael Steele on row number 2, Dwayne Kernahan and Travis Lapenas starting in row number 3. Alright, Ben Morrow's going to lead us to the green. Next time by, we got Morrow, Olson front row, Michael Steele, Dwayne Kernahan row number 2, Travis Lapenas and Marcus Swadek requested an EOL. He wanted to start in the back, not feeling real comfortable in these sprint cars as of yet. This is only our second race with the sprint cars this season, so we're still kind of learning how they go. They don't really drive like the modifieds do. Green flag in the air. Morrow's going to get a good jump. Olson battling back on the outside. Cody Olson's going to take over the lead in that number 6 machine. Ben Morrow second, Kernahan and Swadek. We got a three-way battle coming on. Travis Lapenas slides through the center to jump all the way up to 3rd. Travis now looking down low to get underneath Ben Morrow. Travis still trying to work that low line to get underneath Ben Morrow. Ben right up against that wall, right in the cushion. Cody Olson is gone. He's checked out. 6.6 second lead over the second place car. Travis closing in ever so slightly. Changes up his line a little bit behind Ben Morrow. Now we're on that high line with Ben. Four laps to go. Travis Lapenas once again goes back down to the bottom, trying to get a run on Morrow. Morrow right up against that fence. Marcus Swadek sneaking back into the picture. Michael Steele holding on to 5th place currently. Dwayne Kernahan has fallen back. Marcus Swadek charging up. We're going to have a three-way battle for second place. Final lap. Oh, Travis slides up in front of the 13 machine. Not quite enough room. Alright, we're going to run a 2.5 minute hair happy hour practice session. Let these guys get the final bugs worked out of these machines, and we'll be going to our A main. So, along with a Thursday night Dirtkars Series, we got two other nights of racing action. The EFRL Transcendent Designs Xfinity Series just finished up on Mondays. We're going to run some fun runs on Mondays through the holiday season, and then we will have a new season kicking off on Mondays. If you are interested in joining, contact myself or Dean Qualley, and we'll get you a link on our Discord. Tuesday nights, right now we currently have a doubleheader with the FALCONGRAFIX Late Model Stock Series and then the All the Dirt Super Late Model Series. But after the first of the year, we got something new starting. It's going to be the Fast Series. It's the FALCONGRAFIX Associated Short Track Tour. We're going to be running Whelen Modifieds along with late model stocks. I'll be alternating weeks between the two cars, one series, so one race per night. It's going to be an awesome night. If you are looking for some short track action, get a hold of myself and or Dean Qualley, and we will hook you up and get you signed up for that series. That'll be starting right after the first of the year, so get a hold of us. Alright, these guys are just finishing up practice. We're going to get to the A main. Alright, starting on that front row, Lindau and Olsen are two heat race winners. Row number 2, Fernberg and Swadek. Row number 3, we got Devin Smith and Michael Steele. Row number 4, Ray Dunlap, Ben Morrow. Row number 5, Matthew Setzer and Travis Lepanis. And then Dwayne Kernahan starting in the back. Hey Dean, how you doing tonight, bud? Doing a little scouting so you see what you're in tune for in a couple weeks? Dean said he's gonna get brave and strap on a dirt race car. Alright, these guys are getting ready to go in green flag racing. Next time by, Lindau and Olsen are going to lead us to the green. Rolling down the back straightaway, pace car is in. Lindau and Olsen side by side as we come out of turn number 4. Looking for that flagman's signal to get this thing under control, and here we go. Olsen way up next to the wall, Lindau down low. Swadek and Fernberg looking to make it interesting. Cody Olsen charging by on that high side. Marcus Swadek looking to follow him through. High side now looks like the line that's moving. Lindau looking for a gap to get up there. Devin Smith and Ben Morrow battling for that 5th place. Morrow comes out ahead right now, gets that car a little bit too sideways. Devin Smith looking to charge back on the outside. Here comes Travis Lepenis. Lepenis and Morrow had a little dust up in the heat race. Might still be some bad blood. We got 4 wide coming out of turn number 4. Something happened to Cody Olsen. He has fallen all the way back to the end of this thing. Marcus Swadek has taken over the lead with Steve Lindau right behind him. Cody Olsen has crashed as it entered the pits.
Goddamn caution for it.
See what happened here. We got a caution on the field. Ben Morrow involved. Oh, Matthew Setzer gets crossed up in front of him. Nowhere for Morrow to go. These cars are pretty dependent on that front wing, and you got to be careful with the damage. It looks like his steering is going to be all messed up. No fast repairs on these things either. We do Delaware restyle starts. So the leader will start out front by himself, and then after that, second place car gets lane choice, and then after that, everybody lines up where they're supposed to. All right, we're going green this time by. Marcus Swadek has got the point. He's going to lead us to the green. Marcus gets to start this one out. After the first initial start, we go on the car. Swadek gets a good jump. We got Lindau and Fernberg battling for second place side by side. Travis Lepanis all the way up to P number 4. He is up 6 positions. All right, Fernberg has taken over second place. Lindau has dropped back a little bit. Michael Steele having a good run tonight. He is currently running in 5th, trying to hold off Devin Smith and that number 36 machine of Dwayne Kernahan. Michael Steele running a little bit higher line. Smith down low trying to get that slide job in on him. Battling side by side as we come out of turn number 2. Back up front, Marcus Swadek continues to lead. Fernberg trying to reel him back in, currently 0.7 of a second back. He's got a mirror full of Steve Lindau. And we got a fairly big gap back to Travis Lepanis in 4th, Michael Steele 5th, Devin Smith in 6th. Yeah, I'll bet you can't wait, Dean. I'm guessing you might be a little scared. Ooh, caution is out on the speedway. That is our second caution of the night. Both of them brought out by that number 3 machine. Not much has changed up front. First and second, or second and third swap positions. Pace car is in. We'll see if Marcus Swadek can get anything moving. Sorry, see if Steve Lindau can get anything moving in that. Starting off in that number 3 position. Green flag is in the air. Good jump by the 118 machine. We're all bunched up from 2nd back to 5th. Travis Lepanis looking to make hay when these cars are all bunched up. He's looking to the outside of that 43 machine of Steve Lindau. Devin Smith looking to follow him through. Michael Steele loses a position on that restart. He's going to fall back to 6th. Whoa, saw some contact between Smith and Steele. Must not have been too bad. They were both able to keep her going. Fernberg making a run on Marcus Swadek. Travis still battling with that 43 machine. We'll jump on board with that number 16 machine. You can see him running up on that high side. They'll get a good run down the straightaways, but he's unable to complete that pass all the way through. He's got a good run this time by. Still not there. Steve Lindau's got it working down on that bottom line. Lindau looking to make some moves on the 29 machine of Fernberg. Devin Smith loses that position to Michael Steele after that little bit of contact they had earlier. Doesn't look like they really hurt the cars too much. But I did hear Mr. Smith say that he was a little out of control. He's having a handful with that number 95 machine tonight. Maybe quite didn't get the stagger just right. A little bit of a shocker. Ben Morrow running way in the back, currently in 8th spot. Lindau looking to make a move on the bottom. They're side by side with Fernberg. Lindau gets a little too sideways, loses his momentum through the middle of the corner. Coming out of turn number 4, he's still looking to catch some grip.
Caution's out. What's your car doing, bud?
Ben Morrow. Jump back and see what happened with Mr. Morrow here. Caution is on Ben Morrow on that one. We are just past halfway point. Caution laps do not count with these cars, so that we might have an issue with fuel. I know we could go 59 laps here. All right, we're going to re-rack them, restack them. We got 23 laps to go. We are pretty much halfway point on this race tonight. As long as you have fun, Dean, that's all that matters, bud. All right, we are getting ready to go green. Coming out of turn number 4, Marcus Swadek is the control car. He is on the loud pedal.
Green flag, green flag, green flag.
Ooh, gets a little bound up, a little sideways. They are 3 wide behind him. Lindau, Lepenis, side by side now. Travis gets a good run coming off the corner. Stevens not going to let off on that bottom line. He powers back by him. Track state is pretty slick. These guys have amazing throttle control running through that slick the way they are. They really haven't fallen off that much on their times from their best lap to now. Best lap for the leader was a 15:19. He's still running a 15:32. Swadek and Lepenis continue to battle side by side. Travis trying to get that high side hooked up, just getting all the way up against the cushion, looking for any kind of moisture. Marcus Swadek way down low, right through the slick. Michael Steele coming up to challenge. Michael Steele closing the gap on that high side with Travis Lepanis looking down low now to make a move. I've talked to Mike a couple times this season. He's not real comfortable with these sprint cars. Actually doesn't like him at all, but he's holding strong really good tonight. He's running that 5th place, and he is up a couple positions from where he started. Travis Lepanis right now is our biggest mover. He is up 6 positions from where he started. Marcus Swadek next up. He's up 3 positions. Swadek a little squirrely running down that front straightaway. Swadek is still setting that track on fire. Ooh, he's getting real squirrely up on that high line, tail slapping the wall a little bit. Steve Lindau coming back at Steve Fernberg. Whoa, Lindau lost it. He just fell all the way back. Travis Lepanis takes over the 3rd place. Michael Steele up into 4th. Not a mistake we normally see out of that 43 machine. Lindau has blinked out. He has lost connection. That is what happened. That's a bad way to end the night for him. Marcus Swadek, 9 laps to go, continuing to set the pace up there. Getting a little close to that wall, touching it a couple times. You got to be careful not to do that too much with that right rear. You will get sucked in and mess up your car. He is starting to catch that 36 machine, going to be putting him a lap down. Got Fernberg in 2nd, Travis Lepanis in 3rd. Michael Steele having a great run tonight in that number 5 machine. Currently running in 4th. Mr. Devin Smith in 5th. Kernahan in 6th. Ray Dunlap in 7th in that number 14 machine. Ray's been in the pits a couple times working on fixing that damage, and it's helped him out. He's been able to stay on the lead lap. Three laps to go. Michael Steele, 5 laps to go. Michael Steele looking to challenge to take over that 3rd place from Travis Lepanis. Marcus Swadek continues to run up front all alone, unchallenged. 2-second lead over Fernberg. Just needs to keep that off the wall and keep it nice and smooth. Three laps to go. Swadek, Fernberg, Lepanis, Steele. Michael Steele falling back a little bit right now, but still maintaining that 4th place. Having a good run tonight for Michael. Final lap for the 118 machine of Marcus Swadek. Steven Fernberg in 2nd. Travis Lepanis in 3rd. Great run by that 118 machine. Fernberg in 2nd. Travis Lepanis in 3rd. All right. Give our drivers just a minute to jump into our interview room. All right, we got one of our drivers in there waiting for our second and third place drivers to join us. They're not that bad, Dean. Come on. You just gotta get some practice. All right, we do have our third place driver in the booth. We will go ahead and grab him. All right, finishing third tonight in the 360 sprints, we got the number 16 machine of Travis Lepanis.
Yeah, I just gotta cough all the dust out of my throat.
Hey, you had a heck of a battle there with Steve Lindau. I think, unfortunately, he did fall out due to packet loss, but you guys had a pretty epic battle there for quite a while.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I mean, part of that is the Delaware restart making for some good battles. Yeah, so me getting fourth and him having to be inside there, I was able to send it on the outside for a few laps. But yeah, I think I was a fourth place car, and then he had unfortunate technical issues. So
Yeah, he was quick down on that bottom. I'm actually shocked he was able to hold you off the way he was.
yeah, I knew there was something at the bottom. I found it in practice and even in the heat race. But once it got that little strip at the bottom, I just couldn't seem to hit it every time. So I kind of went the way that had a little more leeway.
Yeah, that track was pretty used up tonight, but man, that was some good racing.
Yeah, it was dry. Wing was all the way back.
I've thought for a little bit Michael Steele might come up and challenge you, but it looked like there at the end he started to fade a little bit again.
Yeah, Micro always runs good, even though sprint car isn't his bag. He's starting to learn it, so he was getting better and better. I mean, to be honest, where I was sitting in third, fourth, I was experimenting and trying to see if I could snuff out a little more speed. So I wasn't exactly doing the keep it ahead of the guy behind me line. It was trying to see what I could do to get the guys in front of me, and nothing really seemed to work except for packing in Lindau's computer.
Well, congratulations on finishing third. Nice always to see one of you boys up on the podium.
Yeah. No, it's a fun series. I think car count was fairly good, so hopefully next week it continues on.
Yeah, I had a couple cautions tonight, but most of those were due to really just self-spins.
Yeah, it's going to happen with this track.
Let's see, next week we are off to I-55 with the B-mods. That'll be an interesting race.
Yeah, I enjoy I-55. People in the UMP is always pretty fun, and there will be some contact there. But I think we've thought that before, and we've gone all green there before, if I recall.
Yes, sir, you are correct. Well, congratulations on finishing third. Who'd you like to give a shout-out to tonight?
JTD Motorsports, just trying to give it every race.
All right, bud. Well, we look forward to seeing you back next week. Actually, we'll see you on Tuesday night.
See you then, Mick. Thanks.
Have a good one. All right, we got our second place finisher up in the booth with us now. Steve Fernberg. How you doing, Steve?
Good. How are you?
Not too bad. Your first night with us, I think, officially.
Yeah, it was.
How was the car for you tonight?
It felt really good. The track was really nice. I like it when they're slick like that. So the slicker the track is, the better I run normally.
Well, I think it definitely puts a lot more on the driver. A lot more throttle control is needed, and so you can't just wing that thing in there as hard as you can. You gotta finesse it.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think that showed tonight with some of the guys who maybe are normally really good, but not so good in the dry slick. We're all the way in the back tonight.
Yeah, it's something you have to learn over time.
So next week we run the UMP mods. Are you going to be back for that race?
Possibly. I'm not real good in a UMP mod. I'm actually just starting to run them. I primarily run sprint cars and big block mods.
Okay. For our UMP mods, we do run them at 95% horsepower. We call them a B mod. So they're not quite as tricky to drive. They're a little easier to drive, I would say.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I might be there for that.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations on finishing P number 2. You definitely earned it tonight. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
I'd just like to thank American Dirt Motorsports, Dirtco Media House, and all the sponsors that are involved with us over there at American Dirt.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. We hope to see you back again.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, he started tail end of the pack tonight. That number 18 machine, Marcus Swadek, came all the way from the back.
Yeah, it was fun. From taking an EOL to in the heat race and getting second, and then going from I think third or fourth in the feature, and then winning it. So I couldn't be more excited.
Well, after missing last week, you definitely needed that win to help you back off in the points.
Yeah, I had actually taken a little vacation out to South Dakota, so it was fun to get away and not worry about things and jump back on here and grab a win.
Can't ask for a better day, right?
No.
All right, next week we are at I-55 back with the B mods. I love that track. It reminds me of one of our local tracks here, so I always like going there. So I think we'll have a good show next week. Very few cautions again I'm expecting, and I think we're going to have some good battles up front.
I think so too. I-55 is normally pretty racy and a lot of fun.
All right, Marcus, anyone you want to give a shout out to tonight before we cut you loose?
Everybody at JTD Motorsports, Dwayne, Travis, and Michael Steele. I wouldn't be here without them.
Awesome.
And then you guys for putting this on.
Oh, awesome, man. I love doing this. Dirt track is what I grew up with. I wouldn't miss it for the world.
It is. It's definitely a lot different than most other racing, and some would say that other than dirt track, and there is no other racing. So.
Amen to that. All right, bud. Well, congratulations, and we hope to see you back next week on the podium again.
I'll be there. Thank you.
All right, you have a wonderful night, Marcus.
You too.
All right, that's going to do it for us tonight from the dirt track at Charlotte. 360 sprint cars in the books. 3 cautions, 3 self-spins. What a finish. Had a great battle up front. Marcus kind of ran away with it, but second through fourth, we're battling it pretty hard. Sorry to Mr. Steven Lindow that you fell out there, bud. You were having a good, strong run. Hope to see you back next week. Thank you, everybody, and you have a wonderful night.